Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode. We are in Season 3 of the big blocks here. Changed the car, the look of the car and stuff. I saw like a camo kind of pattern you could put on the car, and it reminded me a lot of like the old Modern Warfare 3 like camo on guns and stuff, and I loved those digital camos and stuff like that, so kind of want to make the car look like that. It looks really nice to me, honestly. It turned out better than I expected, so hopefully we could win the championship this year in this car. We were third last year, and if I didn't mess up Elm Creek going from like 6th or 7th to 18th, honestly might have won the championship last year because we only lost the championship by about 24, and we're very close to getting the level 3 engine right now. We could buy the engine right now, but couldn't get any upgrades, and we'd have to repair it right after next race anyways. So I'm gonna do these like the first race or two here, Fairbury, maybe Sterling as well, just to try to make some money and then get the upgrades on that engine when we could buy it. So, and also maybe we'll get a better mechanic too that'll give us a little bit less of a price. That would be really lucky for us. So let's get on to Fairbury here and see how we can do to start this third and hopefully final season of the local series in the big blocks. All right, I was able to get the practice time just barely, like I'm 1,000th off the time I ran last season here. So qualifying, we're not going to hit that goal for sure, but we're going to do the best we can. Hopefully we can hit a 7 maybe, something like that. That'd be nice. But later in the year, at the end of this episode, we'll have that engine for sure, and we'll be able to go faster at the showcase. The showcase races is where I'm going to make up most of our points, I feel like, because we can make up a lot, because the full-time drivers do not do great at the showcase races. That was a 9. That was not great. I got way too much on that inside berm there. 3 and 4, decent 3 and 4. Kind of slid the tires a little bit, but got an 869, nice. But starting 20th, 5th in heat 4, so at least we're on the bottom, and we can hopefully gain a couple spots here in the heat race. Right now we're camouflaging into the middle of the pack, making ourselves not look like a threat, but nobody's gonna see us coming. That's what I'm hoping for with the camo. Nobody sees us coming, pause. And we can just pounce on everybody and get the spots. Try and pull up in front of Eric Erickson here, and we get a caution. We're gonna be on the outside here in 4th. Caution must have been somewhere behind me because nobody wrecked right in front of us. Not sure who got spun. Maybe Billy Green got spun. He is in 10th, and he's usually not back there in the heat race at least. So that's unfortunate for him. Got Kevin Murphy under us. Gonna be able to get down to the bottom right away, try to use them up a little bit. Oh, I didn't even have to. Let's go. I'm gonna try and get up in front of him, and we're in front of Tommy Bailey. Perfect. Brian Ramirez runs the outside, but hey, look at us. We're in the top 2 for the qualifying dash. The camo scheme is working. It's working like a charm right now. They're like deer that we're hunting. They have no clue we're coming at all. They have no clue we're even here, and then we just get them out of nowhere. So this is going very well. I was hoping that we can kind of squeak by these first race or two, try to get some money, and then get that engine. And we're gonna be so fast with that new engine, because we definitely had a couple top 3s with just the tires as level 3, but now with they got spun behind me. Unfortunate. Don't know where they ended up at, but I think Eric Erickson might have gotten lucky finishing 4th. Oh no, 5th. So he didn't fall back anymore. He probably would have fell back more spots, honestly, but we crossed the line and that like stops everybody else right where they're at. So worst we're gonna qualify, or worst we're gonna start the feature here is 8th, and hopefully I can try to work my way forward here. Abby's in 6th up here, so she struggled on qualifying, but hopefully she can fall back to last here. That would be really nice. Try to get up in front of her at least, because we want her to be as far back in this race as possible, or I'm just gonna wreck myself. See, look, this is what I did at Elm Creek. I tried to force her to get out my way, and I'm gonna wreck myself. So that's what we need to not do right there at all. But she's in 6th still. If she could just start the feature on the outside, that would be good news, because I could probably get under Cale Brown there and get by them, and they might get up in front of Abby as well, which will push her further back. She'll be stuck on the outside, and people will probably get by her. Unless, you know, Cale Brown's just going to run the outside. I'm going to go and get in front of him anyways. I don't know. Get a good outside there. Starting to get the outside rolling. I just really got to hook that inside lane. Need to not slide up and hit the wall like that. But hey, starting 8th is much better than what we qualified. We qualified 20th. I can't be mad about it. As long as we're starting in the top 10, which is our sponsor goal for these first, I think, 2 races, maybe 3, which will be pretty solid. And then we'll up our goal after that, which will probably be like a top 5 or a win goal for the rest of the season, I would imagine. So, starting 8th in the first feature of the season. I'm okay with this, as long as Abby doesn't do well. Like, as long as she's not up there winning these first couple races, I'll be happy. I think she won this race last year, and then at Sterling, she got 2nd. We really got dirt right there at the start of the race. Like, that's the worst spot, my guy. Worst spot to get the dirt on the car. Try and get up and slide up in front of Abby here. She just kind of fell way far back there. I didn't even get to pull up in front of her, because she just kind of fell back after that. Is that Margie? Yeah, Margie's freaking putting on a clinic the last year and this year now, like getting in these top 10s. I need to get it rolling, because we are falling back a little bit. I need to get back down to the bottom, where I'm much more comfortable with. I think with the new engine, we might be able to run more top at places, which will be a lot of fun. I like running the top at places that we can. Need to go up there and get in front of Margie. We're in 8th, not bad. I would like to gain spots though, but as long as Abby's falling back like she has, and she doesn't make up too much ground, that would be fantastic, because she's going to be the hardest one to beat in the points. We were like 6 or 8 points behind Harry last year, who got 2nd in the points. He had a pretty solid year. He had 1 win on the year. Abby had 2, and we had none still. We still don't have a win in the big blocks. We finished 3rd, I think, twice. It's the best we have finished. But we did finish 3rd in a showcase race, which was wild. Harry just got jacked up by some cocks up there. He got right into his rear end, nose first, right into his rear end. And Harry went looking straight down at the earth for a quick second, but kept it going straight somehow. I think Jesse Wright did that last season, if I recall correctly. We'll try. Oh no, I was gonna try to slide Margie there, but she had a good entry into 3. Because as soon as they start going back top, I have a quick second to try and get up in front of them until they start getting it rolling again. But they start getting it rolling very quick. 8 laps left here. I don't see Abby anywhere that close behind us. She could honestly be a lap down at this point, but maybe not that far back. Samantha Bell is out in front, who we were battling pretty good with last year in the points. Kind of pulled away in the last race or 2. But she's like a straightaway behind us. Like, we're going into a corner and she's coming off a corner, so we're not going to get lapped at least. Oh, never. Oh, there's a caution, actually. Is that going to put us in the... No, it keeps us 8th, which actually is interesting. I thought it was a lap car. I guess they got spun out there. But this will give us an opportunity to gain some spots. I don't see Abby in the top 12. And if she's starting 13th, she can get, like, up to 9th in no time, probably. So I need to try and take advantage of this restart if we can. While everybody's pinched up together, get up in front of Margie. Need to try to get up in front of... Oh, there goes Ricky Cox. That's unfortunate. He is going around. That's going to get us up to 5th. Oh my goodness, we just went from 8th to 5th. From 0 to hero there in the last couple laps here. I think it's a green-white checkered. No, not quite yet. I think we have 3 laps left. So we're up to 5th. At least we're back on the bottom. That's really nice. Or this is the first time we've actually been on the bottom so far, which is really nice. Try to hook bottom early in the corner. Get up next to Paul. Oh, I messed up. I got the tire. Ow. That damaged the car a whole bunch. Yeah, 80% on the engine. That's not what we need. I don't need to damage this engine before I go buy a new one. Dang it, we were top 5. I was going for 4th there, and now we're in 6th and on the final lap. So we're going to get 6th. Not terrible, but definitely could have had a top 5, maybe 4th or 3rd there, but fell back a couple spots. Abby ends up back in 9th, so yeah, she was not a lap down. Down to 16th was a lap down, so who gets to win? Samantha Bell gets to win up front. Harry in 2nd, Brian Ramirez 3rd, which are some guys that are always really fast and up there in the points, so not too bad. Kale will beat in the points, no problem. Paul, I don't think, is a full-time driver. Robbie Collins is up here. Margie. Abby finishing 9th is really nice. We're 6 points ahead of her to start the season, which is really nice. Very happy about that. Our sponsor does pay out a lot more money now. And do I want to risk trying to get that engine this race or really wait for next race? I think I'm gonna go see how much money I have exactly. That's gonna put us up to $98,000. So we only have, oh, and I need to repair the tires and suspension. Okay, so that kind of like makes my decision much easier. I need to go repair those first, and that's gonna drop us a couple thousand or about 1,000. So really, we only got like 8,000 to play with, and that's probably only gonna get one upgrade. So I'm gonna wait until after Sterling County. It may be a bad decision, but I'm gonna wait till after Sterling County. We would have $9,000 to work with. I literally think that's gonna be one upgrade. I don't think we'd be able to get 2 with that. If we could get 2 and I knew it, I would do it, but I'm not going to. I think that's a bad idea. So wait until after Sterling. Might destroy the engine more being at this track too, who knows, but I know we struggled here a little bit last year. I think we got like 9th or so, and Abby got 2nd, so we really need to try to do as well as we can. 15 laps here goes by pretty quick. I remember I had to like cut the corners for qualifying stuff, try to get a good lap, but hopefully I can try to figure a little bit more out here, and maybe they won't see us coming again in our camo car. So ended up in 6th there in the first race. That was great after qualifying 20th, so hopefully we could try to get a decent finish here at Sterling County as well. All right, I got down to a 10.9 this time instead of 11.0. I wasn't able to run a very good lap above the white line, but we'll qualify the best we can with my strat. I was able to get down to a really fast time though. See what we can do. 1 and 2 is not as fast down here, but 3 and 4 is really fast. I've got 3 and 4 locked down. Long as I don't hit the wall like that, that's gonna hurt me. Definitely not gonna have a good time hitting the wall. Missed 1 and 2 for sure right there. And then 3 and 4, I gotta get right down here and get it hooked down there to get that exit. What was that first lap? 11.2. Second one was an 11.15. Not terrible. We're starting 5th in Heat 1, so hopefully we can try to gain some spots starting on the bottom. And we're in Heat 1, so it's gonna be the fast wheel. Brian Ramirez gets the pole. Got Robbie Collins in front of us. I think Samantha Bell. No, that's Kevin Murphy in 2nd. I saw the white car, but I couldn't tell the number. I don't want to run all the way down here, honestly, but we were just throwing it in first corner. Trying to really not hit Richardson much. I really just want to get up in front of him and then run like where the white line is. Front tires down below the white line, back tires above the white line. Try to make it pretty fair for the most part, so I'm not just cutting the corners the entire time. Because you can really cut so far to the inside. 1 and 2 is honestly not that fast doing it. 3 and 4 is pretty fast doing it. I thought he was going to go low. I was going to try and like right rear him a little bit, but he went super wide and we were able to get in front of Robbie there. Nice. But 1 and 2, like right in that, above that white line is actually pretty good. Because it's hard to get the right angle for turn 1 just because those tires are a little bit different than 3 and 4's tires. I can really hook around 3 and 4's tires a lot better just because the way they're set up. They're a lot smaller and not as tall, so it's kind of easier to get the right line, and they're not as like sharp of an angle in 3 and 4 either. They're not like as tight together. But hey, we got up to 3rd. I'll take that. That's gonna start us like 9th in the feature, which is really nice. Already in the top 10, and we'll be on the bottom, which is really nice. Not sure where Abby will be qualified at, so we'll see here. Where is she? She looks like she's up in 4th. So being on the outside, that's honestly pretty good for us. Hopefully she falls back some and struggles with traffic a little bit. We're gonna right rear Samantha a little bit. We're right behind Cox. Try and slide up in front of him. No, he's gonna get that run on the outside just enough. And Kevin Murphy's coming down to a stop on the bottom, able to get just in front of him before the caution came out, so we're in 7th instead of 8th. That's pretty helpful. Abby stays in the outside in 4th. Think she was probably back to 5th, and then Murphy came to a stop at the bottom. So luckily we weren't running like that super low line in the corners anyways, because I probably just would have T-boned Murphy down there if I was doing that. Oh, don't hit Thompson. I've definitely done that at this track or Elm Creek where I just completely dump people like that. Abby is on her outside. Should have probably slid all the way up, but it is what it is. She's able to get down to the bottom and get a spot real quick there. I thought she was going to get 2. I thought she was going to get CJ Mori as well. She's going to get him right there. They make some contact, and CJ Mori comes to a stop. That hurt our radiator and arrow. That's unfortunate. We're in the top 5, though, which is nice. Kevin Murphy working his way back up. He's coming really fast. Trying to go and catch Abby now. She's only one spot ahead of us. Harry is out front, Brian in second, which they're both having great starts to this season. I'm mainly just worried about Abby though, because Harry and Brian will be fast, but they're super slow at some tracks. Abby's fast just about everywhere. It's rare when she has a bad race. Last season, she had, I think, two terrible races. One was, I want to say, Kokomo, the last race of the year, the showcase. And the other one was the other Kokomo, honestly, I think it was. I think it was just Kokomo in general, because I think she got spun at the first one and finished all the way back in like 13th or so. Really thought I was going to be able to slide Abby there. That's unfortunate. Wanted to get in front of her. But now we're catching lap traffic. There could be a caution at any moment. So I gotta be wary. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that door. How much did that damage me? That damaged me a whole lot. Engine damage and all that. All right, Kevin Murphy, no mercy from here on out with you. That was ridiculous. I really was not expecting that at all. I didn't think he was that close to me. And I ran like the same exact line on the bottom, like every corner. So really was not expecting that like send by him. If I can catch back up to him, I want to spin him. But I really don't think I'll be able to. Unless I like super cheat these corners up. Oh boy, I'm like all out of whack with the way the car feels and stuff now, because like the engine damage and stuff, it doesn't want to get up and go at all down these straightaways. Like my timing's a little bit more off. Lap car is getting together. See, Margie's way back here in like 24th now for this race. Like, I don't get it. She's like super fast, top 10 in some races, and now she's back to like being at the back of the feature again. But oh well, Harry gets the win, it looks like, up front, and we're gonna come home in 6th, which is not too bad of a start to the season. 9th in, oh wait, was it 9th? No, I think I got 6th both races. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Hopefully we don't get a 6th next week though, because that's gonna be a little sus, but very happy with that. Getting 6 2 races in a row. We should be like 3rd in the points, maybe 4th. Does that put us 4th or 3rd? I feel like it will. Abby's not gonna be in front of us because she only finished 2 spots ahead of us. Okay, we're 4th in points. Harry, Brian, and I want to say, who's the other one I want to say? I think I want to say Samantha ahead of us. Yeah, Samantha. Okay, I was right on that. 6 points behind Samantha, 20 points behind Harry. He's having a great start to the season, but we're 2 points ahead of Abby. At least that's good. But we're able to go get our engine now and at least upgrade it twice, so that's going to be helpful. Because we're going to get how much money here? About 6, 7, 8. Okay, I did my math way wrong. I thought it was gonna be a lot less than that. So I will take that. Another $8,000. So we're gonna have about like $16,000 to get some upgrades. Probably about to be able to get like 2 of those upgrades. I don't think we're gonna be able to get all 3. That will put us up to a grand total of 105, which is helpful. Don't need to repair anything yet, but we're gonna go get that new engine, and that will be completely fresh anyways. So it'd just be the chassis that we're gonna have to worry about. But let's go get our brand new level 3 engine. I'm just worried about, oh, are we only gonna be able to get 1? We're only gonna be able to get 1 upgrade? Are you kidding? These are so expensive. Like next race, I'm probably only gonna be able to get this upgrade, which is gonna be a big upgrade for us, which is +4 performance. I thought I was gonna be able to get more, honestly. So it only being at 23 performance, that's not great, because this was only at 20. This is at 23. Not a huge jump for us. Dang it! I was really hoping it was gonna be more, and then we might have to repair it after like next race or the showcase, anyways, because it has a lot less durability. That's a little disappointing. But going to Kokomo, I think we finished 3rd here last year in this race, so hopefully with a little bit better of an engine, we might be a little bit faster, but not a ton. So let's get on to here and see how we can do. All right, got down to an 11.819. It's a little faster than my previous time I had here last year, so I'll take an 875 is what we need for a top 10 goal. That's gonna be tough for qualifying, I feel like, but we'll do our best. I just really gotta rip bottom really well. Just gotta hit it really right. Hopefully I can. Honestly, second lap may be better, because when I get the run-in, sometimes I go too fast for turn 1, but that honestly was not a terrible turn 1. Just need to slow it down for 3, get that good low exit. That was a pretty solid lap. 9:43, so it'll be close to a top 10. I'll take that. It's not going to be as bad as some of the qualifying we've had this year. But that second lap seemed pretty solid overall. Didn't have the run-in and almost a fast time. It was a 9:73. I'm dyslexic as hell. But starting third in Heat 4, all we got to do is gain one spot. Abby is starting 10th right now, so she is not qualifying well in this season right now at all. So very happy about that. Who is in front of us? Who is the one car? I know Robbie Collins is out there. Brett Thompson, I did not recognize his paint scheme, I'll tell you that, because we have not raced around him too much at all. Gonna be able to get in front of Robbie right away. Might be able to get in front of Brett also here. It was close. I might have been able to slide up on him if I really sent it through that corner, but now he's ripping the top. Probably not going to be able to catch him again unless we get a caution, because I have to get him like right on a restart. Robbie's starting to rip the outside. Got to pull up in front of him. I really want to make the qualifying dash. We're in Heat 4, so we'd be starting 8th at least. But I really got to hold bottom really well and then just pull up on the exit in front of Robbie, because he is getting that outside ripping right now, which usually when they're that close behind me, they don't rip top. They just stay right behind me on the bottom, and then I kind of pull away. They don't really rip top like that until they get further back. It's kind of scaring me that they're developing and their IQ and stuff, because they are figuring out that they need to get by me on the outside more. But now Robbie's just running bottom, so never mind. I was just scared there for a couple laps that he was going to get by me on the outside off turn 4, and then I wasn't going to be able to catch him. Because once they get that outside rolling, it is hard to slow them down. But as you can see, Thompson starts going back bottom, and we start catching them a little bit. So at least we're in the qualifying dash. That is nice. We'll be starting ahead of Abby now, which is great. But now it's looking more like I'm going to have to worry about Harry or Brian potentially in the points, because they're running pretty well. Where are they? Brian is up in 3rd, but I don't see Harry in the top 8 here. So this is what I'm saying. Sometimes they have some solid races, sometimes they don't. So very, very interesting. Jessica Robinson up here in 7th, starting in the qualifying dash. That looks like me trying to make the qualifying dash out of nowhere and stuff. Samantha Bell is up here. Brian Ramirez is up in the 2nd now. Got Chase Jones on our outside, who does pretty decent in the points also. Billy Green does good at some races. We're all the way up to 5th now, though. Let's go. If we could start top 5, that'd be great. That'd be such a good starting spot for us, because I feel like we have not started this far up at Kokomo before, I want to say. I could be wrong. Maybe we have, and that's where I got my 3rd last year, is starting pretty well. But Brett Thompson's having a hell of a race right now. Qualified 4th, still 4th for this qualifying dash right now. They're almost 3 wide there for spot number 2. Samantha Bell trying to get inside of Brian Ramirez. See if we can catch up to them, but Brian Ramirez is trying to hold off Samantha Bell. Almost getting together there. Billy Green's actually getting by us here with 2 laps to go. I'm gonna try and send it back under him. Slide right up. No, give him a right rear, but not able to get by him. Gonna be able to get by him here in 1 and 2. We got Chase Jones and Jessica Robinson catching us. Jessica Robinson almost getting to our inside. Oh, and we get a caution. That was the last lap too. I guess leader didn't get to the start finish line. We might be able to get up in the 4th or something here. Big developments. I think Billy Green got spun there. Chase Jones probably, because they're both 2 fell all the way to the back. But green-white checkered here. The leader was literally mere feet, I think, from finishing. So unfortunate for Tommy Bailey. Oh, I got a bad angle. Sorry, Brett Thompson. We're fine. We keep it cordial out here. Come on, get up in the 4th. Get to the outside, block his momentum, get down to the bottom. Not gonna be able to get Ramirez, but we're gonna get up to 4th in front of Thompson, so I will take that. Ramirez fell back to 3rd. Tommy Bailey still gets the win. Samantha Bell up in the 2nd, so very interesting. I kind of wish Ramirez would have stayed in 2nd, because he more likely will fall back on the outside than the inside, because Samantha Bell might fall back being in 2nd rather than 3rd. But I might be able to force Ramirez on the outside early. Not sure. No, not quite. Now we will in 3 and 4. We're already up in the 2nd then. That's huge. What a freaking 3 and 4 we had. That was awesome. I hooked that inside just right next to that tire as close as you could. But it kind of forced Ramirez to the outside, so that was good. But I need to not let him get to my outside, and we did. That's unfortunate. I was trying to pull up there on the exit of 4. Not able to make it in time though. Dang it, slid out in 3 and 4 a little bit. I really just need to slide Ramirez. 1 and 2 is going to be our opportunity. We're going to be able to do it. Samantha's going to get to our inside. Oh, we're 3 wide. And Ramirez is going around. That was just 3. And I think Samantha went around too. Wow. Abby's all the way up to 6 now. That's crazy. But I think that was just all three of us going hard as hell off of turn 2 there. But this could give us the opportunity to get the lead in front of Bailey, potentially. Can we get our first win here in the big blocks, even though we kind of messed up on the engine? Wasn't able to get the full engine that I was hoping for, at least level 2. I was hoping at least level 2, because that's going to give us a lot more power in the car. But all we were able to do was get some durability and like 1 extra power out of it. But hey, we get the lead out of this. I'm about to say points lead, but that's not the points lead. Honestly, if we finish in the lead, we might be close to the points lead, because I don't know where Harry is. I didn't even see him top 10 still, I don't think, after the wreck. And Abby started in 6th, so she's probably falling back even further. Don't hit the tire. Completely messed up that corner. Tommy Bailey getting almost to our inside. That was close. I just got to rip inside. Stop messing up the inside, though, because I'm almost hitting those tires every time. And we get another caution. Abby's back in 6th again. Still don't see Harry up here. Brian's in 3rd. So he's rebounding well. Samantha's in 8th. Margie's in 10th again all of a sudden. I guess she stuck at Sterling County, because she did good at Fairbury as well. Good start for us. Being in the lead down here. That was about as close as I can get to that tire. That was edging that tire. Like, I probably gave the front of my car, I ripped the paint off of the very nose of it, probably. That's how close it was. Didn't actually touch it, but it was very, very close. Jessica Robinson up in the 2nd. Look at her go. Made the qualifying dash and making the best out of these restarts. I think she started in 5th there on that last restart, which is crazy. But we just got to get outside, stop her momentum. You'll get her to come back down behind me. Tommy Bailey ripping outside, it looks like. I just got to hold the inside, not let them get under me. And if I see them running the top, just got to not let them on the outside. I don't think we're the fastest car right now by any means. It's just these restarts have really helped us. Abby's up in the 5th, which is unfortunate, but I think it's a little too late for Abby to make a charge in the points. She really messed up the first 2 races, and now we're going to be able to get more of an upgrade on her engine after this race. So I think she's cooked in the points at this point. And Brian's going to be doing very well right now. He may have the points lead after this race, because I don't know where Harry is still. Still 0 idea. 3 laps to go. We haven't really caught the lap traffic yet. I don't know if we will in 3 laps. We'll see. But I got Brian breathing down my neck, and I don't like it. Get your hot breath off my neck. Oh boy, I missed the bottom. Okay, he didn't get under me. Is that Ricky Cox in last? That is Cox in last. Unfortunate. He must have been in one of the wrecks or something, because I feel like he's not that far back normally. We just got to hook bottom here for this final lap. Don't hit the tire. Straighten it out. Oh, I messed that up a little bit, but they're a little too far back. Jessica Robinson getting a 3rd place, though. Good on her. We get our first win in the big blocks. Let's freaking go. I'm so happy about that. Where did Abby got 5th? Where did Harry get? Harry all the way back in 20th. Wow, he must have been in a wreck or something. That's really bad. But hey, we get our first win. Super pumped about that one. And we're 2nd in the points. And I think Brian's going to have the points lead. He does by 10 points. But we gained 4 on him in that one. Harry fell all the way to 5th. We're 20 ahead of him now. What a change in direction in the points there. We're 6 ahead of Samantha, 12 ahead of Abby. Really tight points race up here. And we got the showcase coming up next. 6,000 for the win. That is huge. Getting all that money now. And money's going to really start rolling in if we can start getting a lot of these wins. That's going to be very, very helpful. That'll get us over that 12K that we needed. And we're up over 20,000 actually. Got to repair the chassis for one. And then we also got our sponsorship goal. Perfect. Nice. Definitely needed that really bad. Got our first place win. That's going to pop up every single time we get a win. The Billy Motorsports fans and family thanked. We win at Kokomo. Let's go. Very happy about that. Getting our first big block win finally. And we never won in top 5 goal for sure. Actually, this is a showcase race. Ooh, what's after the showcase? Limaland? I feel like Limaland I really struggle at too. I'm going, oh, can I get top 5 here at Fairbury in the showcase? Ooh, what did we get last year here? I'm going for it. If we get that once, it's better than getting this perfect. It's only 2 races. So we could take the hit. If If we get one of those, that's nice. 12,000 for that. What's this last upgrade? 21k. Damn. Do we really? We'll have to see if we really need that. I don't really want to buy that. If we don't need to, that's a lot of money, and I could save that money and put it in the midgets next season if needed. So I'm gonna save and wait for that level 3 in case we need it like later in the year. I feel like this middle of the season we might struggle a little bit. Elm Creek we're gonna do fine at. Lima Land's really tough for me. I have not done well there yet, and then Eldora we have barely made the showcase both races, but everyone full time in the points struggle here. So I need to go change these laps. Yeah, Fairbury always has 36 laps for some reason at 60%. It's ridiculous. But change it down to 50 and it'll be 30 laps, so much more manageable. Let's get on to Fairbury here. We're second in the points. We need to just try to beat Brian Ramirez here, basically. Right now, we're 10 points behind him, and hopefully he like misses this showcase. That would be phenomenal for us. All right, wasn't quite able to get down to a top 5 goal in practice, but that's like 2/10 faster than we had earlier in the season. Messed with the setup a little bit more. I accidentally hit continue practice, but yeah, we got a lot faster with this engine so far, which is really nice. A 2:33 for a top 5 goal. They are flying. Their cars are illegal at that point. That is crazy. I do not understand that, but hopefully we qualify like a top 15 spot or something. If we can hit a 5, that'd be really nice, because I think before I've literally qualified like 25th here and stuff, and we make it in, usually in the heat, and work our way forward from there. So hopefully I can maybe potentially make the qualifying dash if we qualify well enough here. 7:41's not a great time. It's like half a second off, but I think I've been slower in qualifying, honestly, but we'll see what that puts us at. 25th, never mind. We're exactly the same, because I suck in qualifying all the time. But where are everybody that we're battling? Up to 13th, so yeah, we got to make some moves here in the heat race per usual. Who do we have? We have Abby in front of us. I just got to send it 3 wide, turn 1 on her. Try to get her to go through the B main or something. Need her to not finish top 3. Really try to grip the bottom here. He's already up to 3rd, no problem. I'm stuck on Brett Thompson. Got to work our way forward. CG Mori up there in 2nd. Abby's working over him. Got to try to catch these two, though. I really don't want to go through the B main here. I don't think I've ever had to. I usually make it in through the heat race. And if I could force Abby to go through the B main, that would be really nice. And we're in heat 1, so this is like a huge difference. We would start pull for the B main, or we start about, what did that be, 13th? Like, that's huge. Oh, she's pulling away, and I'm getting the wall. Dang it, messing up turn 3 as well. Dang, I'm probably gonna have to go through the B main now. That's a bummer. I feel like I usually make it in through our heat race, but I feel like we're usually a lower heat. We're not heat 1 usually, which is a lot easier at this point. When I got Abby up here that I gotta try to work over. Oh, tell me I'm gonna have a shot here in 3 and 4. I messed up the back stretch, not gonna have a shot there in 3 and 4, so we're gonna go through the B main. I already know I'm gonna like pretty much win this B main. We're starting on pole, so I'm just gonna skip on forward for you guys, so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do the B main. So we'll get ready to go here in the A main very shortly. All right, got the B main win. We're starting 19th here in the A main. That's a lot worse than normal. I swear I've never had to do the B main besides Eldora. So us having to do the B main here, that is rough. At least Brian's starting just in front of us on that outside. Abby's up there on the inside. She is a little bit further back in points. I'm not too worried about her in points, but I really need to do well here. I did figure out somewhat what to do for the line here with how slicked off it is. I loved the bottom 1 and 2 and top 3 and 4. That's what I was ripping in the B main and running like a consistent 11.7. If I ran top or just straight bottom, I could run a 9 just about, but I was running a couple tenths faster running bottom and then top, so if I could do that, if I have the room, I'm going to, but it's going to be tough to, it looks like it's going to be tough to switch lanes like that and all that. But we're ahead of Harry. Now we just got to work on Brian right here. Slid up way too much there. Abby's in a dogfight up there. We do get in front of Brian. Let's go. Rip the top all the way up by the wall. Get the run on Brian, hopefully. Nope, we don't. Okay, because we got together a little bit. Kind of straightened him out more. Try and get the run on the exit of 2. The top and 1 and 2 just does not work very well for me. Okay, Brian, you're gonna block all the lanes. I'm gonna dump your ass. I swear I will. Test me. I bet you won't. Don't hit the wall. All right, we're good. Go flying back by in the front stretch a little bit. Trying to make something work here. Brian is holding me up though. He's getting a good run through 3 and 4 is what's killing me. I need to get down under him to try and get up in front of him, I think. I was working him over on the bottom pretty well until I moved top in 3 and 4, and then he got back under me. So able to make that line work for now. See if I can't get to the outside of Paul here. Try to follow Chase Jones up here. I just gotta not hit the wall is the main thing in 3 and 4. Dang, that was a 6 on that lap. That was like 3/10 faster than the lap before. That's crazy on how much quicker I can get up there. The leader is Britton. He is out front, and he is like a corner back from us, so I've got to get a move on it or have a caution happen for us to stay on the lead lap, and Abby is pretty far ahead of us right now. But we're ahead of Brian, which is the positive. That's what I need. Just need to beat him. We'll figure out Abby in another race, because she definitely struggles at Eldora and Kokomo, so the later Kokomo, we can definitely gain a ton of points on her at the end of the year. Because last season we gained like, I don't even know, I finished like 3rd and she finished like 18th. So if we could do that, that's a ton of points. Oh, what a run through 1 and 2 there. I gotta run bottom again because we're under Paul. Slide up in front of him. We're up to 14th. Let's go. Abby's only getting like 6 points on us right now, and I think we were like 12 ahead of her. So that's okay. Britton's like just behind Paul that we just passed. He is under Paul, I think. Britton is absolutely moving. I just need to try and hold Britton off. I just have to run the bottom and hold him off the best that we can, just in case your caution comes out, because we still have 14 laps of this thing, and I don't want to be stuck a lap down with Abby on the lead lap, because that would be a detriment for us for sure. I can't go outside in 3 and 4, even though I'm faster up there. Britton's just going to go flying by me. I just got to block him off pretty much down here and hope he doesn't get a run. I swear I've finished like top 10 in this multiple times, but that's when we make it in through the heat race. We usually start about 15th, 16th maybe, instead of 19th. So we had a lot less cars to pass then. Oh, I think everybody's catching Britton now from me blocking them. Come on, somebody calls a caution. Wreck each other, wreck each other. I got 2 guys to block off now. I got Pergo. Oh, that's not Pergo. Who is that? I don't recognize that car. I saw the black, white, and red, and I thought it was the number 4, Anthony Pergo. Oh, they're hitting each other? Yeah, Britton spun out. Let's go. That's a caution. Paul's still on the lead lap behind us, but that's fine. We can't go any further back than 15th. Now all we can really do is go forward. Abby's in 11th. She's a row ahead of us on the bottom, so have a chance to try to catch her some. But her being on the bottom's not great. I was hoping she'd be on the outside if there was a restart. But you know what? We'll deal with it. We can go and gain some spots at least. Try and get by Kevin Murphy. Oh, Dinkins is on this outside. We were 3 wide, super tight there. 1 and 2 I could hook really well and make it work. 3 and 4 is not that fast in the bottom for me. It's always 3 and 4 at this track. Don't hit that tire. We're only 1 spot behind Abby now. Let's go. That is huge. Oh, she's messing up. She's messing up. We're getting in her head. If this is already a W for us. Like, I'm so happy about this. Like, that caution holding off the leaders and them wrecking was huge for me. Exactly what I needed, because now I'm only losing 2 points to Abby right now. There's 3 laps to go. We could potentially get up in front of her if I have a good enough run, or if there's a restart, she's on the outside and could lose spots. We'd get up in front of her. Okay, maybe going to the outside there was a bad idea. Paul had a huge run under us. Okay, Pergo is more of a white than a black car, but he's black, white, and red. That's why I was thinking that he was the car that was battling for that lead, but he was not. 1 lap to go. We're in 11th. I will take this all day, because this is going to help us so much in the points, because we pulled away from Forgot his name already off the top of my head. We'll see it here in a second. Brian Ramirez. There we go. Pull away from him. He finished back in 6th. That's a 5-point gap. That's 10 points on the day. So that is going to be huge. We're going to have the points lead now. And Abby only gained 2 on us. And I think she was 12 back. She's still going to be 10 down from us. We're first in the points for the first time ever. We're tied with Brian, actually. We were, I guess, 10 points behind him. But Abby's only 10 points back now. So we really got to manage that gap the rest of the season. But look at us. We got to win. First episode of this 3rd season. We're tied for points with Brian. We're 10 ahead of Abby. That is huge for us. We're just going to try to gain this money, save it up for the start of the midgets, hopefully. And 10.6K, if we can just consistently get that erased, that is going to add up so much for the rest of the season. That gets us up to $19,000. We're almost up to that 175,000 goal on the skill points just to unlock, I think, the 410s. It's like the last thing we have to unlock. But yeah, we're doing great. I'm so happy with this. Not going to change our sponsor for anymore because we're getting a lot per race. It's not worth getting that a little bit of initial payout or anything. Just not worth it at all. Repair the tires and suspension. This is definitely down on durability some from not getting the last upgrade. We don't even have the money to do it yet anyways, but might have to repair it more than we should, but it's gonna cost a lot less money than 21,000. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We had a fantastic one. We're tied for first in the points. We have the tough part of the schedule right here: Lima Land, Elm Creek, and Eldora. Eldora is definitely the toughest, but Lima Land we've sucked at notoriously. We've done well at Elm Creek. I just gotta not wreck myself here again, and we should be fine. And then Eldora, we just gotta hopefully make the feature from the B main like we have been, or make it in through the heat race because we got a little bit more speed now, and hopefully we can do that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Been a good run in the big blocks. Been a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.